Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I will be showing you how to set up GA4 server-side tracking on your Shopify store. This setup will help you to gain deeper insight and improve data accuracy. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, in the last video in my channel, I show you how to configure the Google Tag Manager server container with step.io, and I show you the setup is working or not, and this is my step.io account, and this is the container I created for this channel, and this is the Google Tag Manager server container. Okay, so now I want to show you how to set up this server side tracking for GA4 on Shopify store. Okay, so I need a Google Analytics account. This is the analytics.google.com. Then from here, I have a lot of account in this this Google account. That's why they are show some of account here. But if you have not, if you has not any account, then you will see a blank page when you visit the analytics.google.com. Then you have to create an account from here. Okay, and I have a account in Google Analytics 4. That's why I am showing like this. Okay, but now I want to create a brand new Google Analytics account to show this setup. Okay, that's why I just go to the admin section. Then I have to create a brand new Google Analytics account, and this is the account label, and I have to place here the account name. Okay, I write this name, and you can check mark this option. It's not mandatory. Then click over the next, and have to place here the property name also. Okay, then time zone, you have to choose your time zone and the currency for your that included in your Shopify store. Okay, then click over the next, and you can choose the industry. If you did not see your industry for in here, then just you can choose a random industry. Okay, then just choose your business size. Then next, and there is an option, sometimes people confused which one they need to choose. There is an option for the sales and the leads and the traffic and user engagement and retention and the other section. Okay, and if your business based on the leads and the form fill up and phone calls, something like that, then you can choose the lead option. But if your business based on e-commerce and purchase, add to cart, begin checkout, then you have to choose the sales option. Okay, and I'm going to show you GA4 server side tracking on Shopify store, but so I have to choose the sales option because Shopify store always it's a e-commerce and shopping system. That's why it's a relevant, sales is relevant with me. Okay, in this case. Okay, then let's click over the sales, then just click over the create, and you can write the Google Analytics terms of service, and then you can accept it, and then I click over accept. Now there is an option, start collecting data, and choose a platform. You are going to collect the data from the website or Android app or the iOS app. Okay, and in this case I am going to show the setup in the Shopify store. That's why it should be the website. Okay, then there I have to place my website URL. I have a demo website. Okay, this is my website. Sorry, this not. I have to log in this. I have to log in this store. Okay, this is the store URL. Sorry, I have to place this store URL in the inside analytics without HTTPS because HTTPS already is included here. Okay, then you can write your stream name. There should be a stream. Okay, Okay, then there is an enhanced measurement. Enhanced measurement, you can check mark this enhanced measurement or not. Let me show you what is enhanced measurement. When you will set up the Google Analytics in your website, then Google Analytics will automatically detect those data: page view, scroll, outbound click, site search, video engagement, file downloads, and the form interaction. Okay, and this thing is not important for the Shopify, because Shopify is a e-commerce based platform. That's why in Shopify we need view item track, add to cart track, and the begin checkout track, and the purchase track. And I'm in this video I'm going to show you how to set up view item, add to cart, and begin checkout, and the purchase event for the Shopify store. Okay, and this thing, actually the page view and the scroll, outbound click, and the site search, video engagement, file download, and the form interaction, it's important maybe for the lead based business, but it's not important according to our project. That's why I can uncheck this. But you can ask me about the scroll and the outbound click. As example, this is the website, and if a people scroll this page and scroll this website, then Google Analytics will detect the scroll event automatically. And there is an outbound click. Outbound click mean, as example, in your website you place your Facebook URL. As example, you place here you set up here an icon for Facebook, and you in with this icon you place your Facebook page URL as example. Then if the people click over this Facebook icon, and they will redirect to the Facebook, that's when it's outbound click. Okay, and there are some other events. And the site search mean, as example, if people search anything from your website, then the site search event will be fired. And there is a video engagement. As example, if your website has any video in any page, then if people engage with this video, then this video engagement event will be fired, and others file download and form interaction is same. Okay, if people download any file like a PDF file or anything, then the file download event will be fired, and like in the form interaction, if your website has any form, something like this form, it's a small form, it's a subscriber for newsletter. And if people fill up this form, and then this file form interaction event will be fired. Okay, that's the thing. And for this project, I think it's not important. That's why I'm unchecked it. That's why I turned off it. The page view is default. It's you did not skip the page view, because page view is one of important event for the all of the platform and all of the website. Okay, then just click over the create and continue. Now my Google Analytics account is created. Okay, then Google will give me a measurement ID. They just give me a base code to set up in the website header, but I will do it by Google Tag Manager in the most advanced way. That's why I'm not interested about this code. Okay, I will just copy the measurement ID. Okay, see, this is the thing. I will just copy the measurement ID. Then I will set up this thing from the Google Tag Manager. Okay, and that's why first of all I have to set up those events, set up those triggers, set up those things from the Google Tag Manager web container. Then I will send them to the server side container. Then from the server side container I will send them to Google Analytics. Okay, then then we will get the more accurate data. Okay, that's why I have to go to the tag section. First of all, I have to create a variable for the measurement ID, because in measurement we have to use this measurement ID in the several time. That's why I'm going to create a constant variable for the measurement ID. Sorry, I have to copy this measurement ID. Okay, this is the measurement ID, and now we can name this. Okay, Now the measurement ID variable is created. Now we have to go to the text section. You guys know previously when we use the Google Analytics, then the setup, then we have to set up a Google Analytics tag, Google Analytics configuration, but it's not anymore. Google Analytics configuration is not anymore. That's why there is a new option, that is Google tag, and we have to Google tag. It means it's also the Google Analytics for configuration. Previously it was Google Analytics GA4 configuration. Now it's in Google tag. That's why I have to choose the Google tag. First of all, you have to create the base tag for the Google Analytics. Okay, then the triggering should be in the initialization all page. I'm not interested to for all page, because sometimes all page load all page based on actually DOM ready or page view, but page view and DOM ready loaded first of all initialization is loaded very first time, and DOM ready load in the next time. Okay, that's why initialization is the first priority. That's why I'm going to choose this one. And in the tag ID, we have to mention the measurement ID, and this is the tag ID, and in this tag ID field we have to send the measurement ID. Okay, and there is a configuration, and in the configuration we can set up here a variable for this configuration. That should be better, and that's why I'm going to choose the new variable. And in this variable there is an option to add parameter, and for this parameter I mention server container URL, and server container URL mean this is my server container URL, and this server container URL connected with this server container, with this GTM server container that I created in the last video. I will add this video link in the description box. Okay, then this is the server container URL, and there we have to add one more parameter, that is send page view, and I will make it false because I will add extra page view tag. That will be better. Okay, false, and send page view event is false, and the Google its name should be Google tag configuration setting. No need to change it. Okay, then this configuration tag setup is done, and just we set up a variable here that's called Google tag configuration settings, and I add the server container URL in this variable. That's mean if in the next time if I create any tag with this variable or with this measurement ID, then this tag event will be sent to the Google tag manager server container. Okay, that's connected with this URL. And this Google tag manager connected with this URL. That's mean the event will come to this server container. Okay, that's the matter. And now I have to name this tag, and I'm going to name this tag Google tag for SS. That's mean Google tag for server side. Okay, now I have to set up a page view event, and just this is the website, and if I inspect this website, I want to show the data layer. And in the console section, if I write here the data layer, already data layer is installed in this website, and I will add one more video link that that have in my channel, and in this video I explain how you can set up the data layer in this Shopify store. It's totally free. Okay, and if I try to write here data layer, but this is not exist here in the top of the bottom. But if I go to the Lex section, if I go to the more secure option, because this data layer more from a secure store, that's why in the top section it's not loaded. Now it will be load. Okay, now if I write the data layer, then you can see data layer is loaded, and we can see here a page view event is coming. And that's why for the page view event I will create a tag, and I will create a trigger with the custom event. Okay, now let's get started. And this should be the Google Analytics GA4 event, and the trigger should be a custom event, and this is the custom event, and that is the page view. Okay, and then we can name this tag as well as a page view trigger. Okay, this should be page view trigger. Now we can set up here the measurement ID. Okay, then the event name also the page view. There is no need anything configuration because just it's a page view event. Now we can name this event GA4 event, and we can mention the page view here. Okay, GA4 event page view. Okay, that's the thing. And then if I go to a product page from this website, as example, okay, as example, if I go to a product from this website, this is a product page, and then again if I go to the secured option that I mentioned in the for the page view event, then this is the option. And if I again write the data layer here, then you guys can see there is an event fired that's called the view item. You can see here this is the view item event. Okay, and you can see here the value is fired, and you can see here the value for this product. And you can see this is in the e-commerce. Under the e-commerce you can see the currency and the items, and the value is fired. Okay, that's mean for that if you want to set up the view item event, then you have to create a custom event that called the we have to create a custom event trigger that should be the view item. Okay, that's why I'm going to set up the trigger that should be the custom event, and it should be the view item. Okay, custom event, and it will be the view item. View item, and its name will be view item trigger. View item trigger. Okay, and then we need to create some more variable for this view item event, because when we want to set up the view item and add to cart and the begin checkout and the purchase event for Google Analytics 4, Google recommend us to send some information about the product. That should be product name, product ID, and the product price and the currency, something like that. Okay, and in here in here we can see in this under e-commerce the currency is here, and there is the value, and there is the items. And in this items array, there you can see item ID, item variant, item name, and the item category. All of the information is here. That's why Google Analytics recommend us for Google Analytics server side tracking or any browser side tracking. Google recommend us to send the currency and send the value and send the items data, because in the items data there is all of the data about the item ID, variant, item name, item category. Okay, and that's why we have to create some variable. Okay, that's why I have to go to the variable section. I have to create actually three variable for the view item and add to cart and begin checkout, and we can do it right now. Okay, and from the variable, if I click over the new variable, then there is an option, and it's the data layer variable, because I'm working with the data layer, e-commerce data layer. Okay, then then I have to copy the e-commerce, because this currency is under the e-commerce. Okay, then it's the e-commerce, then currency is under e-commerce. That's why we have to press here a dot. Okay, then it's the currency. Also this variable name should be currency. Okay, it will be the currency. Then we need to create a variable for the value, and that's why I have to I copy this value. And there is an easy option. We can copy this currency, and now we can copy this currency currency variable, and then just we can, if we replace this currency with the value, then its value for the value, the data layer variable is just created. Okay. Then we have to create a trigger. We have to create a data layer variable for the items. That's why I have to choose the items. I have to copy the item. Then from here we can copy the value variable. Then just eCommerce dot value, eCommerce dot items. Okay. And this is the items, and now our three variable is created for the three parameter, value, items, and the currency. Okay, now let's get started to create a view item event. Okay, and for that, now I'm going to click over the new, then from the Google Analytics GA4 event, then we can choose the view item trigger, and then we can choose here the measurement ID, and that the event name should be view item. Okay, then event parameter, in under event parameter we have to pass three event parameter, that should be items, value, and the currency. Okay, and then if I go to the variable setup, we can see the items. Then that's why we have to mention all of the variable that are just created is the event parameter name and is the value. Okay, and then we have to choose the value parameter, and for the currency we have to choose the currency parameter. Okay, and then this view item event setup is done. Then if I go to the save option, then we have to remove this. I want to remove this thing, and then it's the GA4 event. Then I want to name this like view item. Okay, view item. Okay, then next event is add to cart event that I want to set up. Okay, then that's why if I click over this add to cart from here, then if I write here again the data layer in this page, then just look at here that there is a new event is fired that's called add to cart. Okay, and for this add to cart, all of this thing is same. Just look at here in the e-commerce items, value, the pattern, all of the pattern is same. That's why now we can just copy this, now we can copy this tag, and we can create the new tag for the add to cart. Okay, and but we need a trigger for this. We need a trigger with the custom event name. That event name will be the add to cart, and it should be add to cart. This trigger name will be the add to cart trigger. Okay, then click over the save. Now already I created a tag for the view item event, and we can copy this event, and now we can remove this previous trigger, and we can add the new trigger for that to cart, and there we have to change the event name. Okay, add to cart event is here. Also in here we can change, we have to change the event tag name because it's for that to cart. Then click over the save. Okay, now we can create the event for the begin checkout. If I go to the checkout page, then if I go to the data layer option from where the data layer is loaded. Okay, then if I write here the data layer, and then you can see here a begin checkout event is fired, and there in the e-commerce section all of those thing is same. currency, items, and the value. And that's why we can copy our view item or add to cart tag for the begin checkout, and but we need a new trigger that should be the begin checkout, that's name should be begin checkout. Okay, for that we have to go in the trigger section, and then we have to create a new trigger. That trigger should be also the custom event trigger, and the event name should be the begin checkout. We have to remove this thing. Okay, then it will be the begin checkout trigger. Okay, now we can copy our add to cart or view item tag, because all of the things are same, and we can remove our old trigger and have to choose the new trigger. Okay, and here we have to change the event name, and also we have to change the tag name, because this tag for the begin checkout. Okay, begin checkout trigger is created. Begin checkout tag trigger is created. Okay, already we set up the begin checkout event, and most important event, our view item, add to cart, and begin checkout already we set up. Just we have to set up the purchase event for this e-commerce for the Shopify store, because it's an based on e-commerce. That's why we have to set up a purchase event. It's a mandatory. Okay, then that's why I would love to make and purchase from this store as a test purchase. Then we can understand what happen when someone make a purchase from this website. Okay, seems like we have to place here a card number, and it's a test purchase. Okay, I have to see the zip code. Okay, now maybe I can make the complete the purchase. Okay, then let's click over the pay now. Okay, it's the redirecting the thank you page. Just look at here, the purchase event is complete. Purchase is complete. Now if I go to the inspect, and if I want to see the data layer, what happened in the data layer, let's see. And this is the console, and if I change the log, and this is the secured place where data layer will be load. Then if I write the data layer here, then just please look at here, there is an event fire called purchase, and with this purchase, then you can see there is a lot of variable is fired, that is in under e-commerce. There is a coupon. For the purchase event, we have to send 3 or 4 additional parameter. Already we set up item, value, and currency for the add to cart, and the view item, and the begin checkout event. And for the purchase, we need to set up the tax, transaction ID, and the coupon. These 3 is an additional parameter. For the purchase event, it's the called coupon, and the shipping, and the tax, and the transaction ID. Okay, now let's make the variable for the purchase event. Okay, and we have to, that's why you have to go to the variable. First of all, we have to create those variable for this purchase event. Maybe there is a 4 additional variable. Sorry, we can copy this one. Okay, it should be for tags. That's why I just write here the tags, e-commerce dot tags. Okay, I have to save it, and there is a coupon, and then we can copy the currency, and then it should be and it's the e-commerce dot coupon. Maybe it's the wrong to set up. It's like this, e-commerce dot coupon. Okay, then click over save. Okay, now I want to see our others parameter is correct or not. It says should be e-commerce dot currency, and I don't know why it's incorrect. Maybe I am forget about this about it. E-commerce, it's the coupon and the currency, and if I go to the items, then I can see there also there is a space. I have to remove this space and have to place here a dot. It should be e-commerce dot items, and for the tags also it's error. Without correct syntax, the parameter did not work. This is the correct syntax, e-commerce dot tags, and also for the value it should be e-commerce dot value. Okay, now I guess everything is fine. Okay, now let's see how which parameter we need. We have currency, coupon setup, currency setup, item setup, and now we have to set up the shipping. And then I am going to copy this coupon variable. Then from here we can set up it like this. Yes, now it should be shipping, but there is an space. Okay, now shipping parameter is set up. And now if I look at here, already I set up the tags. Now we have to set up the transaction. It's the last one. Value already I set up. Okay, then copy the value variable. Then just click over here and then copy it. And then from here we can remove value, and also there is a space, have to remove it. Okay, transaction ID. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, now we can make a trigger for the purchase event, because when I completely successfully purchase, there is an event fire that call purchase. If I go here, then just look at here, there is event fire that call purchase event, and that's why we have to set up a trigger with the purchase custom event. Then therefore that I have to go to the trigger section. Then if I go to the new trigger and the custom event, then if I put here a purchase event, then this is the correct pattern of this purchase event. That should be an event type should be the purchase event, and is that trigger type will be the custom event. Okay, and this should be also the purchase. We can copy this on, and we can place here like this the purchase trigger. Okay, now let's make the tag. Already we set up some tag, and from that to cart we can copy this tag. Then we can save our time. Okay, then we then remove the old trigger from here, and then purchase trigger, and the event time should be purchase here. Okay, purchase, and from the add to cart we have to replace it to purchase, and then we can remove this copy off. Then we have 4 additional parameter for the purchase event. Already I set up 3 items, value and currency. Then let's add 4 additional parameter, and it should be tax, and its next one is coupon, and then third one is shipping, fourth one the transaction ID. Okay, then call the transaction ID variable that's already we created, and then let's call the shipping variable that we created, and the tax and coupon. Okay, then let's save the tag. That's mean already we already we send this 5 event to the server container, and already we set up the base tag, a base tag for the Google Analytics 4. In the base tag I set up a variable, and in this variable already I send this data to the server container. That's mean with this measurement ID I send this event and event data to the server container, and all of the measurement ID call in this event. That's mean this event data, this 5 event data will be go to the server container. Okay, and from the server container we have to send this data to the Google Analytics 4. That's why I have to go to server container. Then I have to create a trigger. The trigger should be like this in the new trigger. Then I have to choose the custom trigger. Then from the custom trigger all events should not be count, because when we set up the Google Analytics 4 base tag in the web container and try to send the event data, Google Analytics will automatically send sometimes user engagement and scroll data. That's why I am not interested to send all of the event. That's why I am just want to send the some event data and which event that I send it. Okay, I am not interested to about the unnecessary event. Okay, and then some events and the event name then I have to choose the mass regex. Mass regex mean with this on trigger I want to pass all of the event to the Google Analytics 4. That's why I choose the mass regex. Mass regex mean if I write here the page view as example, page view, then if I write this sign and then view item, okay, that's mean now if Google Tag Manager server container get the page view event, then this trigger will be fired, and if they will get the view item, then this will be fired. Okay, now it should be add to cart, and now it will be the begin checkout. Okay, now then it should be purchase. Okay, now it will work like this. Event name mass regex means if there I write 5 event names, all of the 5 event name, and I separate them with a sign. That's mean if Google Tag Manager server container get the page view, then it will be fired, and if they get will the view item, then it will be fired. Also add to cart, begin checkout, check out, and the purchase. For all of this event it will be work. Okay, then now we can name this like this. It should be GA4 server side. Okay, GA4 event, we can name this GA4 event. Okay, then we have to create a trigger here. We have to create a tag here. Already created the our trigger, and we have to create the tag. That tag should be like new tag, and the Google Analytics and the GA4 event, and there we have to place our measurement ID again. Then put here your measurement ID. Then no need to change anything here, and just in the event parameter all, and it should be same. And in event name just choose the event name. Okay, then it's this tag, this only one tag will cover all of the event. Okay, that's why just choose the event name, then just choose the trigger GA4 event, and then just save it. with the Google Analytics GA4. Okay, that's mean our all of the setup is done. Now I want to submit this container. Okay, then if I go to here, okay, if I go to this website, then I will test it. And now I want to go to the Google Analytics debug view also, and also I will go to the Google Tag Manager debug view. Then I want to test our event is working or not. Okay, we'll test the event is together. Then we can see our event is working or not. That's why I have to enable this extension, the extension called Google Analytics debug view. You will find GA debug view. You will find this extension in the Chrome. Okay, then if I turn on this extension, then we will see the live data is coming our Google Analytics. Okay, just I submit this server container. Then let's submit the web container. Okay, first of all, I'm going to Google Analytics debug view. If I go to the admin section, and from the admin section I can go to the debug view. It's the debug view. Okay, let's see, there is nothing. But if I open the website debug view from the Google Analytics 4, then we can see the data is coming. Okay, then let's see. Let's open the preview mode from the both container, server and web. And in the web container, we have to place our website URL. It just should be the main domain, not the checkout page, because we want to test all of the event. Okay. Okay, let's check. In the web container, we have to put all the website URL. Then let's see. We have to connect it. Okay, now we can see the data in this Google Tag Manager server container debug. There is nothing, but we have to wait for some time. Okay, and also in the analytics debug view, we have to wait for some time. Okay, this data will be coming in here in the Google Tag Manager debug view. Also the Google Tag Manager server container, also it should be passed to the Google Analytics debug view. Okay, now we can go to a product page. Sometimes it takes some time to get the data in the debug view, but no worry, data will be coming. We have to wait for it. Okay, just look at here. It takes some time, but the data is coming here. Look at here. Just I visit this website home page, and just look at here. This the page view event is coming. And if I click over here, and I can see Google Analytics GA4 event is fired and it succeed. That's mean it's working, and data will be coming in the analytics. Okay, within a short time. And this is the Google Analytics debug view, but it's take too much time to show here sometimes. But if I see from the server container the tag is fired, that's mean that tracking actually works properly. Okay, that's the thing. But in the analytics section, data will coming, I believe, but it sometimes takes some time. Okay, now I am going to test view item and add to cart, begin checkout, and purchase event is working or not. Okay, that's why just I visit a product page, and it's a product page, and there we have to set up a view item event. Then if I go to the Google Analytics Google Tag Manager Tag Manager server container debug view, then I can see a view item event is coming. And if I go to the event data, then I can see there is a client hints and the client ID and the currency and the event location and the product item data and the value data and the product and the currency. All of the data is coming here for the event. This is the currency and the items, and this is the value. Okay, and if I go to the tag section, then I can see Google Analytics GA4 tag is succeed and fired. Okay, now if I go to the analytics, I did not see anything, but I believe the data will be coming. But if it's not coming here, then no worry, because the Google Tag Manager server container say it's working. Okay, Then if I go to the, if I make the add to cart, and if I add the product in the cart, then I can see, then I will see add to cart event will become here. Look at here, the add to cart event is here, and the event is succeed and it's fire. Okay, then if I go to the checkout page, then I will see a begin checkout event will be here, but I have to wait for some time to see it. And in the meantime, we can fill up this form to make the purchase. Also, we have to okay, then just the card number. Okay, then my name. And if I go to the tag assistant now, then look at here, the begin checkout event is fired and it's working. Okay, now if I complete the purchase, I believe I fill up the form all data, then just click over the pay now. Then the order is processing, and I will believe after some time I can see a purchase event here. We have to wait for it. Just wait a couple of seconds, then we can see the purchase event. Just look at here, this is the purchase event and this is a succeed. And if I go to the event data, then I can see the coupon. There is no coupon there, so it's a blank and undefined actually, currency and the items and the tax and the value, and there is all of the others parameters. Okay, in the tax, transaction and the shipping information, all of the information is here. And now finally if I go to the analytics, but still we did not see the data, but sometimes it will after sometimes it will get the data. Okay, but if I go to the home section, there is still no data received from your website yet, but it will be working, because Google Analytics, sometimes Google Analytics, okay, sorry, I'm really sorry, I am with the wrong Google Analytics account, that's why it was not showing the data. Actually, I'm really sorry. Okay, let's see the real the correct Google Analytics account. Then just look at here, your data collection is active. That's mean that this thing is working. Okay, now if I go to the debug view from here, just look at here, all of the information, all of the event is here. Purchase is view item, begin checkout, add to cart, page view, all of the information is here. That's mean our Google Analytics tracking, and it's working from Google Analytics debug view. Also it's working from the tag manager. Okay, that's mean it's working. And thank you so much for watching this video, and have a good day, man.